Hello book lovers, my name is Eric and this is Spines and Spoilers. So, it's been a little bit and there have been some developments. You did not hear incorrectly. I am transitioning. Yeah, I came out as trans around May or so, which is part of why I stopped making videos, because I kind of psyched myself out a little bit. Like, if this is a thing, I have to make a coming out video. And we're skipping that step because I don't care enough. At this point, I feel like I would need to like actually be on T, which I am not actively at this time. I'm baby stepping this because mostly financial reasons, okay? Dean has decided he's going to join the video. Apparently, yep. You say hi? Okay. He's ignored me most of the day, by the way. He didn't want anything to do with me until I started doing this. Okay. If you're gonna be up here, you have to chill, okay? Don't knock over my books, please. Okay, so he's just gonna be down here. And I'm gonna be like a Bond villain for a little bit. Anyway, today I want to talk about my TBR for the month of September. I guess at this point it's pretty late into August. But first, I always open my videos with what I'm reading and what I'm drinking. I am drinking hot cocoa. Not a lot of it yet. As you see, I totally didn't just make this for the aesthetic. Who would do that? As far as what I'm reading right now, though, I'm listening to the audiobook for The Butcher's Masquerade. It's the 5th book, I believe, in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I haven't had a lot of time to read physical books in a little bit, and I'm trying to remedy that. We'll see. One of my friends, hi Billy, I don't know if you're gonna watch this or not, has been inspiring me to read more. So, you know, we'll see. This is all wishful thinking, basically. But yes, they pulled me into the Dungeon Crawler Carl fandom. Like, so many people suggested that I read those books, including my friend Mike, who may or may not watch this, I don't know. And my boyfriend, Chris. Hi, Chris. Also may or may not watch this. I don't know who watches these at this point. Especially considering I was gone for so long. But yeah, I love them. I realized that I didn't differentiate what I meant. I love my boyfriend, of course, and the people I just mentioned. But I also love that series. Completely off topic though, and we're gonna get back to what I'm going to read for September. Okay, first we're gonna look at Bean, because what are you doing, Bean? Also ignore the mess in the background. We have so many things that need to go into storage right now. You good? Oh my goodness. Oh well, hi. You having a good time? Sorry, I haven't done this for a while and I am getting distracted. Speaking of distractions, I realized I didn't even like show you my new book setup. It's kind of similar. I had to combine a couple of bookshelves together. But yeah, it's pretty similar. Okay, on to the actual topic of the video. One of the books that I want to read for September is The Lamb by Lucy Rose. This is one that I've been hearing about for a while. I'm not positive if I'll like it or not. It kind of sounds like it's in my wheelhouse. I guess we'll have to see. It's described as a gothic coming-of-age tale, but there's also cannibalism right there in the description, so I'm so curious to see where this book goes. Next, we have the graphic novel for Dungeon Crawler Carl. I wasn't intending on reading this, but then I went to the library and this, among like several other books, were just sitting right there and I was like, is it my birthday? What's going on? The next book that I want to read in September is Carry Me to My Grave by Christopher Golden. The lighting here is terrible. I'm so sorry. So, part of the issue with moving is the fact that I lost my setup. Also, my stepdaughter did move in. That's a happy development. That is not a negative thing. But she needed a tripod. So I sacrificed my tripod. No longer have one. So we're back to all of this. And I believe my lighting went along with it. So yeah, now we've got this big old light up here and some natural lighting. It's not great, but we're making do. Anyway, Carry Me to My Grave by Christopher Golden. I like this author. It's supposedly like witchy horror that moves like a thriller, so we'll have to see. This next book is more of a curiosity that I picked up. It's just Hidden Libraries. It's just about the world's most unusual libraries and stuff like that. I saw this, it was in the new releases. I'm really curious to see, you know, what's going on in there. I'm sure it's nothing earth-shattering, but, you know, I'm curious. This next book is one that I'm pretty excited for. It's Dead But Dreaming of Electric Sheep by Paul Tremblay. One day I will figure out this lighting situation. I guess it works better from this angle. I don't know. There, that works. I like his work though, and this is apparently like a sci-fi horror type thing? I don't know. Where you can control someone from like across the world. Particularly dead people. So I'm so intrigued by that premise. This next one is genuinely just a curiosity. It's Seek the Traitor's Son by Veronica Roth. I always kind of keep an eye out for Veronica Roth because I don't hate her writing necessarily. I didn't like Divergent. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's the same author who did Divergent, right? Yeah, I'm not mixing that up. That she's also done some more recent work that I enjoyed more than that series. Not that it was terrible, just not really my cup of tea. But yeah, this sounds interesting. It is described as an epic romantic dystopian fantasy, which I haven't seen her do, so we'll see. This is the last physical book that I'll be reading for September, and this is the only one where it's like, I know I'm gonna read this. Okay, other than the Dungeon Crawler Carl graphic novel. I'm definitely gonna read that. And hopefully I'll finish Butcher's Masquerade before the end of the month. I'm over halfway through with that, so if I don't, that's a me problem. Anyway, it's the 6th volume of Heartstopper, which I somehow haven't read, even though I have seen Heartstopper forever. From what I understand, it basically follows the same premise, so I know what's gonna happen. But I want to see if there are any, like, differences, what the similarities are. Plus, I just love these boys. They're so cute. One thing I will say, though, is, I started writing... Oh, I don't know if I've even mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm writing a book. I've been writing it for, like, 3 years now, or something. I'm nowhere close to being done. I'm not good at being a writer. I don't know. Anyway, I started it, like, 3 years ago. This is before I really got into the Heartstopper fandom. And then I started reading it and watching it and was like, shit, because there's a lot of overlap. It's not the same premise, but there is a lot of overlap. Like, my main characters, kind of similar. Not 100%, but it's similar enough that I was like, damn, do I need to change my stuff? Anyway, I'm getting off topic again. The last 2 books that I want to read for September are actually ebooks. The first one is an ARC that I actually got because of my friend Billy. Again, hi Billy. It's not The Brute, it's Brute by Eric LaRocca. I know, I said I was done reading Eric LaRocca because of that one book that I can't remember the name of, but it's the one that had the parasites. And I just, like, I couldn't. But this one, I have been assured, does not have anything about rotting food or parasites, so I think I'm okay. There are serial killers and serial murder and things like that, but I'm okay with that. You know, it's fine. So wish me luck on my latest foray into Eric LaRocca. I've actually already started it. I'm about a quarter of the way through, and I don't hate it. Like, I have nothing against his actual writing. I just couldn't take that one. It was just grotesque to me. I'm not gonna say it's a pleasant Sunday read or something like that for people who aren't used to horror and stuff like that, but it's nowhere near as bad as the other one. It doesn't make me nearly as uncomfortable. I don't know what that says about me. The last one on my list, actually, it does make me quite uncomfortable, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it, honestly. It's Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I am only reading this because of the fact that it's Jeanette McCurdy and it's her foray into fiction. It sounds as though there's gonna be a lot of, like, potentially triggering stuff, you know, for someone who was groomed for a little bit. But it involves a relationship with a high school teenager with an adult. So well, relationship, you know. So we'll see how that goes. I don't see it going well. These last two books, it's like, I'm just gonna torture myself a little bit. There are some books this month that I'm really looking forward to, and then there's, you know, there's Heartstopper, which I know I'm gonna love, and it's probably gonna break my heart all over again and make me cry, but ultimately, you know, it's fine. It's that couple. It's Nick and Charlie. I'm going to love them if nothing else. I can count on that. So I guess I've got a bit of a lifeline for the torture I'm going to put myself through. But that is it for the books that I want to read for September of 2026. Hopefully I can get back to making videos more regularly. If you are watching this, thank you very much. I do not know what you're doing here. I genuinely have no clue. Maybe leave a comment. I don't usually ask people to leave comments or something, but I'm genuinely curious, what are you doing here? But that's only if you want to. Feel free to like and share, subscribe, comment, all that jazz at your own discretion. What is most important to me is that you remember, above all else, to say it with me, love yourself, okay? Okay, bye.